Welcome back. What is a non-blocking function? Well, blocking code executes synchronously. Both Node and your browser have a built-in JSON.stringify function that blocks until completion. And any commands after it only execute once it's done doing what it does, which is that it takes a JavaScript object and returns the string representation of that object, telling us that food is love. But our non-blocking functions, like setTimeout, execute in the background or even in parallel with the rest of our code. The 1-second timer is running while the next line of code is already executing. And the myFunction callback might run in parallel with another piece of code. Like, for example, making a request to google.com. When we have some code like our setTimeout, or we're making a request, or even reading a file on our computer, you might think that your computer, your CPU, which is what is running your JavaScript code, is working really hard to read that file or to make that request against Google servers. This is not the truth. Your CPU is deceiving you. What's actually happening is that your CPU is passing off or delegating this work to other devices on your computer, like your network card, which handles communication with other devices on the internet, or your hard disk, which is searching for that file and reading the bytes that it's composed of. While these devices are doing their hard work, your CPU is basically just waiting around or going off to do some other work. It's our non-blocking asynchronous code that allows our CPU over here to continue executing the other instructions in our JavaScript program, while we're making use of our other devices, like our hard drive. We can make more efficient use of our CPU. So what's the lesson from all this? Our stringify function might not normally take very long to complete. But imagine if setTimeout was a blocking function, or make requests. These functions that can take a very long time to complete are the ones that we want to be careful with. We want to make sure that our long-running functions that are waiting for input and output from our devices, like our hard drive, are non-blocking, allowing Node to continue executing other code, and making sure that that CPU of ours stays awake. All right, I'll see you in the next one.